Good afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure most of you know who I am because I'm a member of your family, but for those of you out there that don't know me, my name is Kevin Cirillo, and I'm Patrick's older brother. I would like to say a few words on all the beautiful, and I mean beautiful, memories I've had with Patrick throughout most of my life. Up until this very moment. And so, a great songwriter named Bob Dylan once said, "Come gather around people wherever you roam and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone if your time to you is worth saving. And you better start swimming, or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing." And so, as a longtime philosopher of music, every now and then I like to look back at that song and see how much those lyrics just reflect on my life. And really, the song reflects on all of us, because change just happens to us all. It makes us who we are as we grow up, or as we come to terms with new responsibilities that we accept. But there are very few things that have stayed consistent throughout all our lives. And one of those things for me is how close I've always been to my brother Patrick. Change has happened to both me and Patrick as I grew up to become the man I am now. I have watched my younger brother Patrick, who, from the little boy who I would play with, go to Sunday dinners at our grandparents' house, visit Disney World, then the young man in his high school years who was the biggest football star in all of Council Rock North. And on to the dedicated medical student he is now, and the successful, brilliant doctor he is going to be. And so, as I watched Patrick grow up, I've always helped him decide on what's right for him. And one of those things was to find the woman of his dreams. So one day, I came home from work hearing that my brother Patrick was dating a student who was with him at the University of Pittsburgh. And so I've been told all about her for quite a few months, until the time I finally got to go up to Pittsburgh and finally visit her. That day, me, Pat, and my mother went to church and went to breakfast with his then girlfriend, Antonia. And so as my responsibility as an older brother, I had to sit down with her and make sure she is the one for him. But don't worry. Because my first impression when I first met Antonia is that she is a very beautiful and intelligent young woman. So that was a great first impression on me, and I was convinced that this could be the woman of Patrick's dreams. And so over time, as Antonia has become more involved in not only what Patrick was doing, but also what we have been doing as a family together, that I said to myself, she is the one for him. And also, she became something to me that I've never had. A sister. Then came the day they finally got engaged. It was a beautiful moment for these two, Patrick and Antonia. It was a beautiful moment for everyone in my family. It was a beautiful moment for all of us, and one of the happiest days of our lives. That really was the point where I said to myself, she truly is the one. And on the subject of change, as I mentioned before, to Patrick and Antonia, this is a change right here, what you are witnessing before your very eyes, a change that is going to lead to a happy, healthy, and successful future. Let us lift our glasses to Patrick and Antonia. God bless them.
Thank you, Kevin.